Alright, so we're going to try one more time here to do the May Pierce Farmstead Report. This is a fig tree. It likes the summer, but it did better than it does the cool, really, and I think if we were to poke around in here for a while, actually not that long, we would find figs. But it produces figs twice a year, and now is not the exact time. This is a peach tree developed by the University of Florida to produce fruit with less chill hours. But basically, we're going to talk about summer, what works in summer in Florida, specifically Central Florida, and what doesn't, and as well as just kind of what we've got around the yard at the moment. Fig. This guy is an elderberry, and it seems like summer as well. Behind here are mints on the deck. That's actually a poinsettia. And more mints, which we like. These are calla lilies. They seem to do pretty well in the summer or all year. This guy is an olive tree, which isn't supposed to work too well. The Mediterranean is a little drier than humidity-wise than Florida, but this guy is surviving very well. We're yet to see any kind of thing resembling an olive off of it, but it's the first year. But it seems to be kind of self-sustaining at the moment. Back to the peach. Then we have some pineapples, but I have a lot of trouble with those. They must need a lot of care right where we're at, so we just put a whole pint of flowers. These are regular hibiscus back here that will flower. I've been giving them, they actually had some wild grasses kind of growing through them a little bit. Pulled that out and I put in some fertilizer. By the way, our host is Zen Pierce. Hello, Zen. Mr. Zen, say hello to the peoples. He's very busy. Then we had some rosemary through here that it just dried out. So we've got a new one there, and kind of the remains of an old one over there. Another pineapple now, planta flower. What does grow well in the Florida summer? Well, the thing about the Florida summer is that only certain things will grow. By the time it hits what I call monsoon season, which is kind of when it rains every day, part of summer down here, it becomes better for bugs and diseases than it does most plants. So at that time you're limited to kind of a handful of things, but the rest of the year you can kind of grow what they grow up north. But as we are now in May's Pierce Farmstead Report, it's time to stop growing what you've got up north, including for the most part tomatoes, and grow things that like the summer in Florida. One of those is peppers. People will tell me you can grow peppers all year long, any kind, sweet, hot, whatever. However, that is not my experience. My experience is they grow 5 or 6 inches tall, and then they just kind of stare at you until it gets hot. And that goes the same for bell peppers, for cayenne peppers, or more bell peppers. What else we got here? Peppers, peppers, peppers. So I took all of the peppers I had and grew them out here, including some Thai ones that haven't emerged from seed yet. They are here. Well, then there's okra. Okra is ultimately African, they believe, so kind of can handle the heat. And I don't think we have any pods yet, although, oops, let's see here. You see any? There. The camera's kind of not exactly showing what it's pointed at, which isn't helpful. But there's some little there, you see. The other one that I've always heard grows in the summer, and I've had a lot of trouble, is, there we go, eggplant. But if you do water it enough, which seems to have been the trick, they work. And I've got one there, one here. They're both the kind of a Japanese version. There's more peppers for you. So those are the kind of almost maple leaf shaped ones you see in here. A lot of them. The purplish which there's only two, are eggplant. And then those kind of heart-shaped leaves you see here, and over there, I kind of made a circle with them around the outside, are sweet potatoes. And they're starting to grow like crazy. And then on the inner ring are watermelon. They will grow fine if they get enough water. And that sounds obvious, but there are a lot of things that will not grow fine in the Florida summer, even if they get enough water. Tomatoes, for example, let's go over here. Tomatoes typically do not... Oh, here's banana peppers. Did we mention banana peppers? It's the summer of peppers. Tomatoes don't like to blossom if the night temperatures are not below 70 degrees. This guy, I've been told, well, I know it is a Cherokee purple tomato. I've been told those will grow right through hot weather. Obviously, Southeast Asian stuff, similar to Florida's weather in a lot of ways, with their monsoon season, are going to have lemongrass, so that becomes easy to grow here. Before that, I have on either end of this long garden, which I used to call the front garden, even though it's in the back, but that's a long thing to say. So I now call it the Asian garden. And I'm going to concentrate some Asian plants in this. These right now, 1, 2, 3 there, are all the same as this guy. And they're all actually planted at the same time. This is a goji berry, or wolfberry. It's one of these superfoods they talk about. And I've had a couple. And it is related, I think, to peppers and to tomatoes in the nightshade family, and that's what it tastes like. Supposedly you leave the red berries for a while and they will concentrate in have a nice sugary taste, or you dry them to kind of concentrate that taste into them. Back there is the kind of with the awkward top there is the kaffir lime, or the Asian lime tree, which you actually use, or lime leaf tree, where you use the leaf in curries, which we love to do. Hi Zen, our host, Mr. Zen Pierce. Say hi to the people, Zen. Say hi. He's so bashful. Let's see. Let's go under the porch here real quick then. So what I'm saying is eggplant, okra, peppers, that garlic chive will last. It's the only thing I've got that I think lasts for years in the Florida weather without having to change it out. It's a garlic chive, but it's actually a Chinese chive, but it has a good kind of onion garlicky taste. And watermelon. Once a year in July, you're actually the time of year you're supposed to plant pumpkins, but they're tough. You gotta watch those, make sure they're watered and everything. Oh, there's Zen. He was hot. Say hi to everybody. Wave to the peoples. Yay! We have our seed tray. I posted on my page what these were, and I've moved since, so I only have the Facebook thing to tell me what's what here. But some of them are the Thai chilies I want to plant in that Asian garden we just saw. I don't even know what this is, this 5th tray of the 5. Whatever it is, it's winning. Basil. They say to give basil full sun. That in Florida is ridiculous. It may work, but you got to be on it with the water. I give mine about half sun and they do okay. This is a replacement rosemary for back where we saw the other. This is a curry leaf tree. Again, kind of a Southeast Asian tree, so it's similar to what we got here in Florida. This is great. It tastes almost like a peanut, but it loses its taste so fast that they don't even bother putting it in actual curry powders. But it's when you say curry, this is more the taste. And I would say peanut is what it tastes like to me, but I don't know. This one is a pineapple guava. I'll back up a little. And there's another one at the back behind the garden in the light, just because I wanted to give them a little different experience and see which one did best. But frankly, they're both about 2 foot tall now, so I don't have an answer. Both, I guess, is the answer. Snake plant. Let's see. So that's about it back here. Then, say goodbye. That'll be the end of the report. So what we have seen me growing plant-wise, vegetable-wise, is what I think will grow in the summer, and so far, so good. And it's what I've read over the years will grow. And then some of this kind of Southeast Asian, the lime, lime leaf tree back there, the curry tree over here, like that will grow. The kind of warmer Asian climate type things will grow in Florida, and a couple others. I'm happy with the olive tree. It really almost needs very little attention, very little water. It'll survive for quite a while, but no olives, so don't know what to make of that. Seems alright. Anyway, if you can see over there, we've got the knockout roses, and then we have those goji berries, and then that trellis. Some of them I got in the seed tree, in the seed tray. I'd like to put in there. We have a loofah and some other things that are going to vine for us. So that is it. That's where we're at here for the May Farmstead Pierce Report. May Pierce Farmstead Report. Say goodbye, Zenny.